welcome back to some more Create Mod. When we left off, we finally got the drill work. The drill? Wow, we're off to a great start. We finally got the infinite resource line working at a rate that I will consider functional. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. Not even close. But it's better. And we take better. We take better very happily. Sure, it's shockingly laggy and will probably need to be turned off once it's generated enough resources just to save me on some frames, but... bah, whatever. Anyway, we were going to finish off this roof, which I'm still gonna say I'm happy with, simply for my own sake. And then after that, I was hoping I could use my infinite resources to build up some other projects. Sort out the track, maybe. We've got a lot of options as to what we can do. I just need to figure out what we want to do. I want to start by finishing off this factory roof because, honestly, it's done us a lot of work. And I think it deserves to be rewarded as such. So I will make up some more of this roofing block. We want metal plate. Not metal sheet, metal plate. So we can make light grey metal sheet slabs. We also need to fill up this filling tank. We are so quackerback. Welcome back. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Starting off the stream strong with a really boring activity. And to think, this might not even be enough. Well, at least I'm decently quick at building, or at least I'd like to think I am. We're gonna train, we're training. Oh yeah, we got our train. It took far too much work, but we got the train. I like it. Dump enough lava into the tank, into all the mechanisms that require it. Infinite power, infinite resources, and all it takes is a very laggy, very long production line that, quite frankly, could be improved in very many ways. But it's not like I care, I just want it to work. We should have construction of furnaces better. Indeed. It's great. This ugly little train, I adore it. But yeah, we need to roof over this place very badly because, well... honestly, I'm like... of the 4 buildings I've started building, only one of them has a roof, and it was the starter base, and that's just because it was wood slabs. Start a cultural war between villages. I'm working on that, that'll become later. Sending undesired librarians, not sending mending to the furnaces. Oh, trust me, we are not doing magic in this playthrough. Magic is like foul witchcraft. We don't believe in magic here. There will be no enchanting. Librarians will be cast into the fire. The emeralds be extracted. Can we extract emeralds from villagers, actually? That's a good question. I was worried I was gonna have too much slab, but this really does look like I still won't have enough no matter what. I don't believe in magic heat. This blaze is a heat source in crate. Shh, shh. There's a perfectly mundane explanation for that, I'm sure. Okay? Okay. Literally don't even worry about it. It's all based on physics. Caledon Bridge for the train. I was considering, here's the thing about bridges, right? It's very hard to justify their existence when you can just tunnel through hell in order to get to wherever you want much faster. So the fact that I have a giant, river next to my base that I need to bridge across makes me wonder, like, do I want to actually travel over it? Or do I just want to open this hell portal and just cover the distance in hell? Because the route down here I definitely want to do with an actual track, because that's not that long, all things considered. Like, it will take a lot of track, but it won't take so much. But this route up here to this village, I'll use the portal. But you can use portals to drive trains faster than... right, I've got that. Yep, you can use... Because one block in the nether is worth 8 blocks in the overworld. So... just gotta use that to massively reduce the distance. Of course, it's easier said than done, but, you know. I wonder if part of efficiency is to deal with the scorching depths of the profane plains. Yeah. No engineer will actually tell you that's the case, but that's the case with every engineer. Foul pacts and dark deeds. I mean, hey, this infinite resource generator requires the literal souls of the damned. So, yeah. I should get an extender grips. There we go. It's all in the name of efficiency, you know. There's another dimension full of fuel, full of resources I can exploit. I am obligated. It's my imperative, my prerogative to improve efficiency by all means necessary, by all means available. I don't even magic heat. Your campfire is fueled by the souls of the damned. Well, that's that, and this is this. Okay. There's probably a perfectly scientific explanation for it. But I'm an engineer. I solve practical problems. Not like, what is the value of a soul? Because that would be fall into a purview of philosophy. Wow. Whole stack of iron didn't even cover half the base. Agonizing. Look, what a demonic corporation simulator. I got rushed now. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for the support as always. See you around. I need to do more raids with you. Next time feature music routine on stream. Please. Like that would ever happen. He would never be cooking. I was worried I'd broken something then. carry it over. If I really want to maximize efficiency, I'd recycle some of the cobble in by using a chute there and dumping it on the road. There. This is not supposed to be the most efficient, this is just supposed to be functional. That being said, I'd really like if I had more iron than this. Because the system that's designed to run in the background is all well and good, but when you build your design plans around things happening, around this working, it's like, well, now I've got nothing to do I? What else can I do in the meantime? I guess one thing I need to do is get some more shroom lights, so... maybe I should just get on the train and get it moving? Should probably be driving this thing at half speed. Yeah, more shroom lights means I need to... I heard someone start drilling outside and I thought it was the horrifying scream of something in game. And I got very, very upset. But no, it's just someone erecting a dispenser or whatever. Anyway. Beautiful. I wonder how many of these I want. I'll need, let's say about 20 or so. Because they are quite prolific. Now I'm mining some of the top ones. With my fancy little jetpack. I could also mine some glowstone. What's the way to get glowstone in this again? Right, night vision on Cinderflower. This can be made by putting Potion of Healing onto cobblestone. Because I'm not wasting my time. Potion of Healing can be made in massive amounts with glistening melon slices. Alright, I'll consider that. That's not as absurd as it could be. A big potion factory of sorts. A brewery. I've got infinite gold after all, so... which I'm frankly not doing much of anything with. I could also totally set up a nether wart farm on this side. Not nether wart, Crimson Tree farm if I wanted unlimited shroom lights. Could use a windmill for that. Something to consider. Wow, this one's got loads. Right, they're in this direction. Let's also fill up the lava tank whilst I'm here. It's slow, but it's infinite. I do like how when it comes into contact with the portal, it actually turns into like purple glass. Ah, welcome to daylight. Just worried it's not going to leave anything for home base. No, actually, there's not really any issue there. What I really need to do is set up a sensor on each thing and have it respond to redstone links, but I'm not actually sure how to do that. But I know it's possible. Would I put the chain? I said I was going to use chains for this, didn't I? Chains and shroom lamps. frame shroom lights, but if I use reinforced shroom lights... On second thoughts, I feel like I'm wondering if I'm using different types of the same block a bit too much. You know? At the hospital door. I guess there's not really any need for me to look up the recipe. I know what it looks like. Just thinking, would something hanging down like this be practical? I kind of want it to be like properly spaced out and stuff, but I don't actually know the exact dimensions where that would be appropriate. Let's make a bit more sheet. Metal plate. Into light green metal sheet slab. Not my water again. Don't want to be losing any blocks over the production line, otherwise we'll inevitably break everything. And my beautiful equilibrium will be disrupted. And I'll have to start the entire lineup over again. At least a little bit of fun parkour. And some less than fun just placing blocks. One of the last places you want to get the wrong block on is the cobblestone line. That is the most important part of the base, of the production process. And little by little, brick by brick, hook by hook. Yeah, that looks tidy, doesn't it? Then it's just a matter of where do we hang the shroom lights? What's the range in the light anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess about 8 blocks. So if I just build them 8 blocks apart over a 64 block thing, that's not a big problem, is it? So it's 1, 2, 3. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. I'm not very good at this, am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, fish islands. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8-ish. Maybe if I just hang them up wherever, and then retroactively make it symmetrical, it'll be fine. Because I don't need this to be, like, super illuminated anyway. I just need it to be lit up enough. Yeah, see, that looks great. It's got the lighting. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Just light it up where it needs to be lit up, 5 head. Trust me, I'm an engineer. So I'll need one in that corner, and then just a row down here, I suppose. Alright, I'm really feeling it. But that means more slab is required. Make this next investment in well, even if I did do this, I wouldn't be able to light it all up anyway. Because I've now got no eye for chains, but you know. Yeah, that's probably about it. That's probably about right. I'm also considering leaving the train area either completely uncovered or covered with a mesh of some kind. I've mentioned this before. So it'll smoke out. Because I think that looks nice. Now let's just grab the tray. The tray and the chain. Still gonna need a lot more of iron. Had another quartz again, yeah. There is an imposter among us. Right, let's go to bed then. Even though the sun's due to rise. No, actually, it's a while away. Nothing wrong with the lava train right now, it's just this doesn't consume as much lava as it could. Probably should make this tank bigger, just to deplete this faster. But even then, that would just mean this gets filled up quickly. Definitely need that diamond production line to get rid of extra lava to keep things moving nice and smooth, huh? Which will not be an issue at all. Think of it, such chandeliers would get in the way of my walkway idea. The elevated walkways. Do I have some metal walkway from the last time I tried to build something like this? Such a long time ago. I have iron bridge and I've got iron catwalk, but I don't have any stairs. Because my idea was I'd put catwalk at the top of the train. But that's not gonna work because catwalk wants to be on the top of the block. Iron bridge, maybe? Because I can tell Iron Bridge to not have the sides to it. use some shears or something. I guess I end up making a lot of iron bridge as well. Why are people in that server arguing about the ping requirement of lunar communications? You gotta get a better ISP. I think that's the least of their problems, that they're stuck on the moon, but okay, sure, whatever you say. Is that 8? I think that's exactly 8. And that'll do. Right, gonna get 3 chains. Go in there. That doesn't look horrendous, I think. Hope. At the very least, it'll be unambiguously lit up during the night. Now I just need to spend the iron on even more roofing, and what a joy. What a thrill. Let's sort out the train track whilst I'm waiting, because I'm fairly convinced I can make them loop around while simultaneously having this twinned track set up. Because let's be honest, I don't actually care if... Actually, it probably would be better if this was in the ground and in a view, because I could build an actual train platform in this space, as opposed to here where you just kind of step out and you immediately hit by an oncoming train. So yeah, I think I can tidy this up a lot. The main issue is, how cooperative will they be joining up alongside each other? But I think they will be cooperative. I say with a slight threatening tone. I had iron nuggets in my back window. What I really need are more train tracks. However. So let's get ourselves 2 stacks of zinc because, well, we got it. Infinite zinc, infinite stone. Yeah. Infinite track. No issue there. Marvelous. This makes me wonder if I shouldn't have a patio of some kind at this level. Just somewhere to step out and admire my great work. Could be over the entrance, because I was concerned the entrance is going to be all, you know, ugly. An allegation is yet to beat, I'll admit. So it's not the entrance. I wanted the entrance and stuff to be like brass, you know, like a bunch of brass blocks in the arch, and then have brass blocks or brass stairs running around the inside bottom. Do I still think it looked good? Well, it's not like I'm exactly suffering for brass or anything, so why don't I just go ahead and make some brass materials? Because if I really need more than 2 stacks of brass for this, it's going to be more waiting game, isn't it? And first rule of efficiency, you can always be doing something. How much coal do I have on my person? Not a lot. How's the track doing? There's a stack of track. Nice. Let's do this during the day. And I also should make a clipboard so I can write down everything I need to make. That's an andesite, a plank, and some paper. Which I think I have... no, not even close. There's a birch plank. Actually, no, I'll use this oak plank because there's so much... and we have paper in one of these chests here. There we go. Let's see, let's title this to-do list. So we need to build up Design and construct. Smoking line. Design and construct. Any additional lines for wheat? Or paper, melons, etc. Construct. Building. Materials for windmill sails. Sheep farm? Then I want to build train station at workshop. I want to build a... Actually, let's make a note of rebuild. Wood farm. Automate and the site alloy. Automate and the site casing. Diamond production. I wanna... train line to Southern Village. Right, copious tracks. Train line to Northern Village. Requires portal opening. Train line to Nether Fortress. Then I want build second floor of workshop. Third floor workshop. Basement of workshop. I also totally failed to mention finishing off the roof of that place, but that's fine. Let's see. Build potion farm. Animal farm. The ultimate goal is to find a chocolate farm, so how about I sit on page 3? Chocolate factory. Find chocolate. Okay. Ideally fine. bamboo along the way. Stations. What else? Well, there's so many things I could do, you know? Storage system? Just making sure I can still write in that. Hi, you sell dyes, you sell cactus. Truth be told, I'm kind of interested in the cactus because I really have, the ways I'm producing kelp right now are not very good. But I think I need more emeralds for that, and I don't have many emeralds. Because I've not exactly been producing many. Never mind, I've got 24 emeralds from various sources. An automated cactus farm is like the easiest thing to make, so... Thank you, man. Thank you very much. I'll place this down somewhere and farm it up later. It would be weird of me to not have any sand on my person after all I've done. Oh, what next? Oh, consulting board. The worst part about having a list of tasks I want to do in front of me is that I suddenly don't want to do any of them. It's like a magic spell, you know? Hmm. Like, the loop is practical, but... Yeah. Don't worry, train station, I'll return you to a connection soon. I never really liked the fact it sloped up. At least I don't think I did. Whoops. No, I didn't mean that. Oh yeah, this is the old creeper hole, wasn't it? The old creeper hole. It's messy, but it works. Then we just need to CPW2 is what we need to do. Only because the lava train functions so slowly. We got plenty of time before it starts yelling at me about where's my station?
Huh?
The underground sheep. Such mysteries does it hold. And such mysteries shall remain mysteries. We are not ready for the knowledge of the underground sheep. Now, I think what's gonna happen is it's gonna be a bit of a lopsided loop. Not sure. Like when I tried this out last time, didn't it like get annoyed at me?
Uh-huh.
The alternative is then that I instead make it turn this way. And then... No, that's probably not it. Right, so this way is the only way. Oh, I saw you. Lie down, sheep. I'm working. This is probably the sharpest turn I can make it do. flatten this out a little bit more. How about now? How do you feel now? Alright. That's good. It's clunky. But I think it serves a good purpose. More importantly, it also means that this thing is now pointing in this direction. We can very cleanly... Actually, no, it'd probably be following the main line, wouldn't it? Still, there's an option. Now I just got to figure out what to do with all this space I've just obtained. Oh, decisions, decisions. At the very least, let's put most of this dirt back. And try and create a natural slope like that. A natural looking slope. But to get rid of most of this dirt and make things look a little less blightingly devastated, you know? I will need to get rid of this head clearance though. Don't need any large trains in the future getting from past because of all this. After all. My gosh, that is so much. I don't really mind if this is a bit sheer, to be honest. No station on graph matches workshop. Yep, figured. Figured you'd say that. Blasted thing. Thought I had enough time, but never enough. Okay. I think I should replace the middle of this with some kind of nice thing. I don't quite know. Either a pond or a small flower field. So let's just clear it out, and let's get rid of these seeds, because I'm trying to have a bunch of bunch of seeds. Because it's a lot easier to get infinite seeds than it is to get infinite dirt. That's nicer. That's much nicer. Can't do anything about stuff that's underneath, but yeah. No, I need to pull in here, don't I? Which does also raise the unfortunate issue of now the PFU is in the wrong location, but... one thing at a time. There, pulls up nicely. Yeah, absolutely the wrong location. Okay, I'll just move this along one. And it's gonna try and stay here until he death of the universe. Cool. I just need to create some blocks between them, so... 2... Find all my spare pipe, because I got a lot of it. I'll probably put this into the ground later, but yeah. See my schedule. Heads off, goes around very nicely. There. More functional, more tidy looking train line. Which gives the trains full freedom of movement wherever they need to go. Full directionality. Marvellous. Then let's head to bed and figure out what we want to do next. Which... I only have like a big clipboard of things I need to do. I want lanterns. also like to fill in that hole. I mean, do I want to fill in this hole? Or do I want to leave it? I'll leave it for now. I'll end up doing some more proper landscaping later, but yeah. Let's check on the iron. A half stack, we can use this. With the amount of investment I'm putting into this roof, I'd better well like it when it's done. I'm just saying. It is so utterly prohibitively expensive that if I turn around and say I want to change it again afterwards, I will be upset. Because this is stacks of iron being invested in a roof that doesn't even look that good. Things hadn't loaded in for a second there, but no, it just looks like that. It just looks like that. Come on, final stretch. Oh, who am I kidding? This isn't the final stretch at all. We're still gonna need another half stack of iron at least to fill in this space. And that says nothing of the bridge I'm going to use over the top. And the bridge I'm going to use on the inside. Why can I just choose the block that I can place down my machine? I mean, I guess it could be, but the amount of engineering. Actually, no, it probably could have just been done with a gantry. That's almost enough, actually. Alright. Could consider some lanterns on the back there, but some streamlets down there, but otherwise it's looking good. It's lit up, it's got room for activities. Or I removed the stream lights and replaced them with some kind of lantern, which I'm not opposed to, but, you know, just wanted a roof in more than anything else. I'm definitely sold on the bridges, though. That's just a good idea. Gives So yeah, just a row of that. Well, does it have to be an iron bridge from a cause? Could it be something looking a bit nicer? I've tried some kind of iron bars, to be honest. Some horizontal iron bars. Design catwalks. Iron catwalks are pretty designed to cool. A bit dark. Well, no matter. Still looking cool. As for the outside, meh. Could do with some kind of lip on the roof. Don't know what that would be. Maybe upstairs. Upside down stairs. Big problem is it just has a flat roof. And I think that's fine on the inside. On the outside it could maybe use some texturing. Maybe instead of a full block for the edge, we use something like a smooth stone something or other. Like a copycat slice or something. Just place them down. Definitely use some kind of bridge from that here. Little bridges. I'm saying nicer, but I really mean nice. Yeah, I'm thinking there's like those placed around the edge of the factory. Something could look nice. Or are they too thin? No, actually, that already looks pretty good. If I grab some smooth something or other. I wouldn't want to use blocks of quartz, would I? No. Let's see, 16 times 4 is 64. So let's grab 10 of these for each side, plus a bit more. Place them around the lip. I must have smooth stone somewhere. Helps if you actually make the slices. Because it's either that or I make them steps. And what's it called? Steps? There's a shaft. There's a bite, there's a beam. Maybe go in the middle. Half panel? Could try half panel. Step. I want to give this the most definition. Like all these three, the slices are the hardest to see. Okay, let's just make the steps, because no, they're too big. I thought they'd be small enough, but no. I think the half panels... Half panels don't look good without block inside them. Engineering's hard, yo. It's hard and I don't understand. You know, guys, if you're gonna start, like, hanging around unwarranted, I am gonna start charging rent. Also, I really like to do something about the elevator. Right. It's a good thing I wrote that down, because I totally forgot about the stack of... brass I asked this to make. Whoops-a-daisy. This is why you need lava. I got pipe. Should feed us some pipe. Oh yeah, I forgot about the whole... It will start spitting out its fluid randomly whenever it's not connected to anything mechanic. How silly of me. And the length maximum, of course. Then I'll need to make another facilitative tank. Or two even. Just need this to be smushed. I can assure you this is easier than the alternative. No, no. One tank and two cogwheels for what's it called? For pumps. At least. And this says nothing of the fact it'll need two more for this movement. Why can't pipelines just go on forever? Or at least 64 blocks. Such a bother. No wait, it doesn't need two because it's going to come into one, isn't it? Do I really want to move kinetic power away from here? Actually, a tiny windmill would probably be more than enough. But that does mean I'm using both a water wheel and a windmill as lazy sources of power down here, which is kind of funny. And inappropriate, but, you know. Truth be told, it is a basement, so I guess aesthetics are very secondary. This is mostly in the outer sight, you know? Thankfully, I always carry several buckets with me. Because I'm an engineer. And that pumps lava into here. Just fine. Good, 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 good. If there are any recipes that explicitly require heating to be off, I'll weep. Anyway, consume this, does it consume it? It does. Good. I don't necessarily want this to have the look like it's got stone slabs on the outside, but if it did, it wouldn't look horrible. Grab a sack of cobblestone. That's only 2. Would be funny if it started working for once. Looking good, looking good. Right. Blast that up. I'm also gonna quickly assemble a sawmill line, because I don't really feel like building a massive... I don't feel like cutting down a massive amount of wood myself by hand. And... yeah. Sorry, I just had a moment there. You ever just say something that reminds you of someone else? I really need to, like, time how long it would take. Although I don't even need to, like, time it myself. Because I know full well there's, like, calculations for flow rate. I could just... open the wiki and do it. So we'll put it on this other temporary lines section. I say temporary. But no, this is going to move because I'm going to have to move the elevators to the top floor, aren't I? But yeah, let's begin. Engineering. The centerpiece, of course, will be the mechanical saw. There will be 2 lines running either side of it, with another at the back connecting this power. This will produce what an analog is. Best log is birch, so we use birch. Not necessarily sure how cooperative that will be, but we'll see. Do I have any funnels? Not easy fix. Oh yeah, I do. I had like 3 in my inventory right there. Okay. Simplest system in the world. If I put the birch logs in there, it comes out the wrong side, right? This means I'm gonna have to do that thing again. I was afraid I was gonna do that. Forbidden art, gearbox technique. Sawmills are confounding things like that. This is nice and quick. So you just put wood in, it'll get sawed down, and you'll get all that you want. Can we do something about this? I've got more than enough zinc to justify building a stairwell. Hold on. Turn this on, pick this up, move this all the way. Let's make about 18 stairs. With the zinc that I put in my inventory. That's falling a bit short. It's 26, 27. How about 27? It's that or make the stairway really long, and I don't particularly like the idea of that. The general idea was I was gonna curve it off into this way, you know? I don't know why this man is alloy here, but I'm not gonna question it. Money. Good to see that it's working as intended. Not necessarily sure I want that. Was my mental picture impossible then? I wanted it to be like you turn in that way, but that's looking more and more impossible. Okay, well I know what I definitely don't want. I definitely don't want it to be like flush against the wall. Like, does that look too long? Honestly, no, not at all. Alright, then... let's just turn these into a rounded deep slate brick. Whoops. Helps if you hold it in your offhand. I want it to be maybe 3 blocks thick, or do I want to put some... honestly, a small part of me just wants this to be solid. Or, like, supported by some kind of dark wood or something. Could work if I gave it some borders. How much of that can I carry? Kind of want to keep that clipboard on me. take this whole thing. I can. Because there's no durability on this thing, so I can just do this, fill it in, and make my assessment from there. Well, the worst part is if I fill it in, I didn't want to fill it in this far. Just doesn't look flimsy. That's solid, that's sturdy, but I'd like to be able to move between this and that, so maybe I should... Well, I also want to put some banisters or something down the side. Like a railing, is that the word? Catwalk railing, brass railing. I could try copper railing. Would that move diagonally? Copper bars and make that 4. No. That ain't it. I get so many bloody poppies. Look, if I was, picking the word, I'd say banister, but there's no such thing. I type in brass, I get catwalk stairs, I get support. Scaffolding. I think I should make some brass scaffolding at some point. This brass railing doesn't connect diagonally, I'm fairly sure. Speaking of brass, however, I do need to do that thing I got the brass for. Which was to test and see whether this would look good. Brass framing. The direction I want to see the birch doesn't matter. It's going to be brass in a second. It doesn't look awful, but it really doesn't look good either. Like... also the fact I was considering putting it on the outside, on the wall of this. If I just do this to test it, how's that? Honestly, it doesn't look horrible. Definitely gives it the colour it needs, and also when I put it on the outside, it looks like it's giving it some depth. But I was considering putting it on the actual wall itself. Did that, or would it still look like it had good depth? Um. Hmm. It's really hard to say. I did this of that. It really pops. Hmm. Hmm. I really need to like read a basics of Minecraft building or something. Tutorial. Because I know those exist, and I'd probably benefit from one greatly in a situation like this. Like palettes and stuff. It's probably a self-taught artist. You always make these stupid obvious mistakes. But it looks like that kind of makes me just want to build the entire thing out of brass blocks, but that would be, I was gonna say prohibitively expensive, but, infinite resources, go. Like if I did swap it over from delicious chocolate to this. It definitely gives a much brighter profile. Let's use up the last of this wooden brass. Just see it completely. Can I imagine the entire thing being built of that? I kind of can. I guess another big problem with it is, if I do that, it'll be really easy to accidentally break it when I'm trying to pick up machinery. But that's like not that big a deal, I suppose. The question is whether it looks good. Looks sort of the same from the outside. From the inside it feels a bit more. Okay, get another stack of... Whoops. Birch logs. Maybe I should plug a deployer into the system as well. Yeah, sure, why not? I got everything I need for such a thing. I really don't need this axe anymore, do I? Whoops. Not until I'm ready for you. Deploy needs to be about yay high. And if it's like this, then I can just break that and just make that one really long belt. Then I just need to power the deployer, like so. Can it be powered from this? Although it can be powered from this, if I'm feeling really cheeky. I can just put, like, brass into the hand, like so. Where are my chutes? Don't tell me how to shoot again. I always need that. Iron and iron plates. Fair enough. Oh, no matter. And this setup just takes a little bit manual handling, and it works like a dream. also use andesite, come to think of it. I could also stick some andesite in that. And we'll do that. How about we get some brass railings of some distinction as well? That require more zinc. Gosh, I'm running out of water really quickly, huh? I should probably do something about that. Okay. Half a stack of this. Half a stack of this. Dump them in here. I put a depot down here. Will I just drop them onto the depot? It will. That's good. At least I thought it would, but it doesn't particularly want to cooperate for some reason. Fair enough. Just curious, because I think some brass catwalk railings or something would look okay for this kind of thing. Hey, you never know until you try. Because I don't want to, like, fall off back down here. Not that I'm in any danger if such a thing were to happen, but you know. How annoying that it's asymmetrical. Oh well. Craft me another 3. No, I won't foolishly fall down. Just curious about this, but if I used andesite casings like a pillar or something, how would that look? Should probably destroy this house at some point. We'll find another use for it. Because the more and more I build this up, the more I think, wow, the penthouse suite on the top of a workshop would have a great view if nothing else. I love the majesty of that height, so I don't really want to get rid of it, even if it's hard to build sometimes. Color of the wood is a bit extreme in the case of andesite. Hmm. I think a total andesite replacement is... Total andesite replacement. A total brass casing replacement is not going to happen. I think that implementing brass into the appearance of this in some way will be good and helpful for the colour scheme for my eyes, but totally replacing every single block in the walls with brass sounds like it'll be an expensive endeavour that won't actually make it look any nicer, because it's got no texturing, no detailing, because I suck at that. If I put brass as the primary with terracotta as the secondary, how does that look? I need so much time to spin up. So, kinda no. It's because the brass stands out way more than the terracotta. So it just dominates any palette. Because there's a brighter colour with more detail and texturing. Compared to the black terracotta, which just looks brown, for one thing. Hard. Can we just get rid of this bloody entrance? It's never going to stay like this. I think I need like a personal ban on the word temporary, you know? Like if I'm not willing to commit to something being there, it shouldn't be there. Cool, so the textures to this do connect. And I like that. Let's make up about 9 more stairs then. 9 more copycat stairs. Let's also just move this into the main base because I keep using it. And if you're gonna keep using it, you might as well keep it close, you know? That just seems sensible to me. Oh wait, no, I didn't want 9 of these. I wanted some vertical ones as well. Didn't mean to make 9 of that, but I guess I've got 9 of them now. Which evidently is not enough. Hmm. That's a funny little texture thing going on there. No. Okay, what's wrong with you? Which one of these are fault here is the real question. Still, I gotta say, that's leaving a good impression on me. But that could also just be my impaired judgment because I'm kind of tired. there's no tidy way to blend those together, is there? No. Not unless I use like a flat plane of some kind. It's easy to fix mistakes with this. There must be a block that represents that corner type I need. Use it with my valuable zinc on imitation stairs. Not the worst way I've ever wasted a resource in this, I'll be honest. Okay, there's no such thing. Right. Copycat stairs even. Let's give it some kind of lip. That doesn't address the matter of what the entrance is going to look like. Among others. What? Okay, hold on. There we go. Oh. What? Why? What is wrong with you? Do I need to place it down like this? No. part is if I go through with this and then decide halfway through that I don't want to use stairs or brass or something. Ugh. Unimaginable horror. Because it's not like you can use the... It's not like you can return these things back to being zinc once they're done. I do think the brass looks okay, but... I want to build something beyond my skill level, and I don't want to have to study in order to get better at this. This sucks. I feel like that's just been this entire playthrough, to be honest. It's just, oh, I have some really grand design and I can't build it. Sinful, shameful, frustrating. I just want a big doorway on the front, and I want the outside to have some kind of embossing or embellishment or whatever. So it doesn't look like a big flat black brown brick wall, which looks really bad from a distance. Everything I've been doing to it so far has made it too orange, and I hate orange. Even if most of the industry is coloured orange. Which is my least favourite colour. Making me get overwhelmed. So I open up a clipboard and I see how much I've got to do, and I get even more overwhelmed again. Okay, how about I... How about I build it boring first, okay? I think that's what I need to do. If I build it looking boring and ugly first, and then improve it from there, I'll at least have a building to build in, which sounds good to me. You know? Do I put windows on this thing? Goodness knows I've got enough window glass to do so. Alright. Well, so I was considering putting in some kind of patio or similar viewing area over here, so maybe I will. Because this is a nice view. I could also just make this entire front area just a big glass wall. Because I had this idea early in designing that this was going to be the steam boiler, that it was going to be physically visible from outside. And if I ever move the steam boiler, I'll make that happen. But consider also that I don't really want to move the steam boiler, because it's got a good thing going. Though I guess I could also just strip away some of the wall. To show it off. With maybe the stairs. Could I use copper casing? Or should I use brass casing? Use a wrench, just looks no. It was that, or I could put like a lava tank there. Like if I move the lava tank from there to here, so you could see the lava filling up in a massive tank that fuels a boiler that's underground and then feeds up the entire... That's an interesting idea, actually. Maybe I should try that. It also means I could get rid of this absolutely ear-aching machine and hide it underground, because, trust me, it's hurting my ears a lot more than it's probably hurting yours. Do I need any of these machines at this very instant? Maybe the elevator, but even then, no. Alright. Whoopsie-daisy. Hold on. Where are my buckets? There's my buckets. Hold on. After putting all that in to build this, ow, all up, I'm just breaking it again. Marvellous. Oh. This also means that I could potentially move the train around a bit. No. For the most part, it's still gonna connect here. With this here. Hold on, I'll do it in a second. So that takes lava and push it into there. And likewise this will take lava and put it down. If I do this, it'll be visible. I guess this isn't such a bad thing. Though it does also massively complicate the supply of lava to blazes. Which is an unfortunate truth. So that's one lava pipe. I guess if I put a pump here, then I could totally place the boiler over here. Have this pipe descend down here to supply all of you, maybe? That's, well, that's probably still big enough, actually, because I did only have 6 steam engines, didn't I? It's only level 4. Okay. That's getting me another 27... No. Maybe? Yes. I'll need... 9... 18... 36 even. And I need double that because it comes in twos. 36 more plates for more tanks. Huh? Why is it not working? Oh. Well, in that case... It's a good thing we got this, thing here, otherwise I'd be really stumped. Large cogwheel, small cogwheel, spare mechanical press that I just have for some reason, don't ask. Oops. Spare depot. I'm starting to remember why I switched over to steam engines. Well, whilst it's doing that, let's pump water into the boiler. Pipe lava into the blazes. Interestingly, this could facilitate a 9 blaze setup now, but I'm not going to do that. With the copper sheets I have on me, let's quickly make another 4 fluid pipes. Do that so I can see where they're going, if they're going. Oh, I just need to connect these to a source of mechanical power. Instantly, we have here. This is set to 32, right? Then let's take some shaft and some wood and bang, bang. I meant to do big ones, bang, bang. Want to be big ones here. Yeah, sure, because then I can just be lazy and do this. And then I can be lazy and... No, not like that. No. Actually, yeah, I can totally do that. That's a hack and a half, but it works. Ignore the fact that it really doesn't. Overstressed. Right. There's also the fact that it just straight up does not give mechanical power to this in any capacity, which is not great. So, if I was to put that down here, then I'd need a large cogwheel over here. Right? No. Maybe? No. There. Now any lava that ends up in there will be... So the train pulls up there somehow. I'll figure it out in a second. Lava gets pulled into there. Then it immediately gets pulled out down into this, over into that. Lava keeps flowing. All's good in the world. Place burners out of sight. It's filled in nicely. Perfect world, at least. In a perfect world, this system would not exist, but I'm not in a perfect world. Okay, love train, I'm gonna need you to come over here for a second. Half speed is nice. Nauseating. Smooth right down here through the darkness. Small concussion there, need to fix that. That is not the workshop stop. I don't know what you're talking about. There we go. That's a little more like it. And that's too far away. Gotcha, gotcha. Well... I'm not actually too worried about that in the slightest. For two reasons. One, I kind of didn't like this copper block being here. This gives me an excuse to get rid of it. And I can instead... There. Put this... here. Pulling stuff out. No, not... well, I guess there isn't exactly anything stopping me from doing this. Although it is subjectively more expensive to do than a cheaper alternative. Where'd that big wheel go? Oh, wait, the big wheel's there. Right. What? No, hold on. What? There. I'm just gonna have a bunch of lava pour into my head, aren't I? This also means I could technically feed it down under here and up through here, so I don't have to have it interact with the stairs in the slightest. And I may do that simply so I don't have to see it. I don't have to see the basement, that is. So I can totally hide that with an andesite block. And it still functions. And then I can... dump a bunch of lava into the ground again. I'm really good at that, aren't I? Just for the key. Ow. Sneaky like pull this here. Here. Wow, you'd never be able to tell, would you? Here. I can have this show that love is coming in here. Which is good. I just need to... move the station over. A few... Something to train controls where it wants to be, right? Right, so here. Workshop. Went into the stump toilet's lava. Meanwhile, this seems to be working just fine. I'm very impressed by how many that made. Okay. Take this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Where do I want to feed it out of here? Okay, actually, new idea. Let's... Because that looked hideous and didn't really serve enough purpose. So let's just feed it up here. That's what I would say if there wasn't a bloody redstone link in the way. Nah, it's okay. I can just put... I was just gonna say, it's okay, I can just put some shaft down here. Not sure I have the option. Can I feed it through here? I can. Abhorrent, but it'll do for now. Just need to turn all the machines back on. And by the way, can I just like... That's good. There. And I'll feed this from here over to here. And finally... I guess I want them to all feed on one side, don't I? Oh, not like that. Each one wants shaft like so, and I will synchronize them all like this. I kind of want to use slightly less shaft than this, but oh well. There we go. Everything working as intended. quickly whip up a button so I can summon to this. All the machines are functional again. Lava's being filled in. I can get rid of this because I massively miscalculated how much material I'd need. That being said, I might as well stick on the extra 2 boilers? Question mark? Yeah, no, it's level 8. That means it can handle 8 boilers. So I'll just take these gold ingots and flatten them down. Make up some more copper blocks and craft up 2 more steam engines. Gonna link them all up. Marvellous. Marvellous. It's ugly, but it works. Now we got more than enough stress units for absolutely any project I could possibly conceive of. That's good. This thing's filling up. Can we just split it 50-50, please? At least until I can set up a smart system. Maybe I can figure out how. Look at that. Those enshadowed hills. And on top there'll be this. America's saying the second or third floor could equally be some kind of observatory. Actually, if I made the third floor the observatory, I'd also be able to make a kind of pleasant living space. Doesn't sound like a bad idea now, putting it like that. Of course, means I need to put down a redstone contact, which I thought I had another one. One, two, three, four, five. I should have another one. I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright then, so let's not make this any kind of observatory for now. But I think you wonder what I'm gonna do with that. And instead I'll build this like this. With some windows, whatever. And then finally, of course, there'll be this floor here. Which will be an observatory. Yeah. I kind of like the hourglass shape because it kind of does what this does here. This kind of inward hourglass bend for the whole thing. And it just makes it look a whole lot less flat, you know? Building flat in Minecraft is like the death of good aesthetics. Let's quickly grab the rest of that floor real quick. Or at least a stack of it. Because I want to map out this floor plan. This one's gonna be bigger. Yeah. Well, it's bigger than here. Because this comes in here. Right. Yep. Yeah. I think this is how I want it. Not entirely sure. Uh, just curious, because I totally do what I've got here, which is 3 blocks in. Da, 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 da. Wow, messed that one up about as much as I physically could, huh? But like this, then we can just Observe how everything the light touches is my kingdom. Golden? Hmm. How long in is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stair. Stair. 1, 2, 3, 5. So yeah, that's the cutoff point. Nice. Ah, here comes the rain again. It's nice and relaxing. Although sometimes I do wonder if all the stress I've brought upon myself recently is entirely my own fault. You know, it's like I have so many things I want to do and never enough time to do them. Or at least I don't give myself enough time to do them. Whose fault is that? Entirely my own. I say, when you're not constantly waiting on or mining for extra bricks, building new floors, this place feels incredibly quick. And let's just grab one more stack. I wonder what was going wrong. I guess it just didn't like me shift taking off. Especially not on the stairs. Ah! Roofed. Finally. In its own small way. Oops. told you that was gonna happen. Of course, this does also mean that I'll need to put down some lighting. So let's just get that done. This also highlights how I haven't actually built it properly. I think. Maybe? Probably. Well, that's alright, isn't it? How about another light here? I need to measure this properly and figure out how it should actually be structured. My bad. My bad. My bad. It's looking more livable by the second, doesn't it? How much black terracotta do I have just lying around? I'm gonna expect not a lot. Well, there's some. It's a good thing I've got a machine that prints out clay blocks, isn't it? Otherwise, this might have been difficult. Wait, was that how we were doing it? It was like in alignment with this floor down below. Right. Like this was coming up. And it was meeting this here to create that bell shape. Okay. Left here and let's smoke up some stuff. Check on the iron production. We got 109 iron. Okay, sure. Why not? That'll do for most things, I imagine. Let's see, it's about 3 times 64, so... How much? No, wait, that's not there anymore. Well, my bed is, so I'll just sleep through the rain. So, 2 of these. So making iron bridges, was it? Right, so 3 becoming 1 is absolutely horrendous. That means I'll need 64 times 3 times 3. Which I don't even want to math out. Just so we can see the smokestacks. Could we even see the smokestacks through it? Because if not, I'll just give up on the idea and just leave it open air. Okay, we can see at least some of the smokestacks, but not all of them. I'll just leave it as is then. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was just curious to taste it. Oh, you're gonna be like this, are you? Huh? And the rest turn back into Iron Bridge. Like this. Like this. What? Oh, it builds on like this. Yeah, this is the right height, but the shroom lights are totally in the way. I'll move them along. 1. Actually, I'll move them along 2. I was gonna say whoops, but at least that picked up the thing. It didn't even pick up the thing. Definitely feeling like this was the right choice, though. So I'll take a stack of iron, because I can do that. And to make a stack of iron bridge. 12 iron bridge. Because these do not convert very efficiently at all. save me from having to be precise. Precision is a bad idea. Precision incurs extra manufacturing costs, which this business deems unacceptable. There we go. I'll just need to use something to support it, like scaffolding like. Yeah, I know there's like chandeliers, but that's too fancy for a factory. I mean, truth be told, I could honestly have made better use of, like, the lamps, but yeah. So the fact you can, like, pull off the side of this does feel very industrially safe. But yeah, this is what I want. Leaving andesite scaffolding. Oh, I see, they got bridge support. Well, these look a bit too sturdy for something like this. No, I don't think that's a problem. I'll place them in line with the lamps, so I know that they're a good distance apart. And because I'm lazy and don't feel like measuring things. Still there. What an agonizingly expensive decorative structure for someone who can fly. I really am opulent, aren't I? But I mean... I can observe the majesty of my work from up here, so I guess it's alright. Oh, I also need 3 more of these, so let's quickly craft up one. Being done though, it does kinda look a bit abrupt. I don't like that. I want it to be one back. Which does break up the symmetry some. It saves like 3 iron, so. That means you clip your head on it a little. Alright, well. Be that as it may. Still think this is feeling a lot more like a stoneworks than it was when I first built the facility. So I'm happy. Sorry, I just thought about this and I was like, hold on, that's not going to work. Not like lava's an issue for the moment. How's the blasting going? 3 stacks of terracotta already. Nice. Why'd I put all the black dye then? Where did I put the black dye? Probably in the shack. Fine then, be that way. It's looking good. It's looking good. Or at least it's not looking as terrible as it could. Circular break. Looks kind of nice though. What was it called again? Large brick. Just black terracotta bricks. Fair enough. Holding a block to use my light source. What a laugh. Oh well. Let's lead to situations like that though. Something about that doesn't feel right. I'll figure it out in a second. Whoops, don't know how that happened. So do I just want to do this? That's obviously out of alignment. Right. That's more like it. Let's just quickly do every corner. Real quick. Just to make absolutely sure I got the measurements down. Alright, looking good. Uh-huh. And can't put enough down here to finish off this wall. But alright. And we fly away. Yeah, alright. Alright. Not looking too terrible. At least in my opinion. Whether that's true or not remains to be seen. And I can make one more stack up, which I'll see. It's bricks. I'll fill in this wall entirely. Mark my words, I will have one back wall visible, but this back wall here will probably serve a purpose. So it makes sense to me to fill it in. Because I'm not going to make this into a, like, small machines room. I'm going to turn this into the storage floor, I think I decided. And as a result, it's going to want... It's going to have walls upon walls of storage drawers. And maybe some chests over here. So yeah, absolutely no need for... You see why I wanted the curve here? I don't want that flush against the wall there. Let's fix that real quick. Just didn't make sense from the start, did it? Hmm. Do I want to bring in even more, maybe? This allows me to just do this. And this allows me to just do this. Yeah, alright. Oh, and there's one thing I've totally forgotten, is that there will be an elevator here, won't there? Which now I'm looking at it makes the redstone contact being there even more inappropriate because we're gonna run the power up that way, aren't we? It's one thing after another. How very typical of me. Really? Ah. Yeah, because just putting the redstone contact on the north side is convenient until you go to the very bottom where you realise it's not convenient at all. Which really makes me wonder if I should build a proper landing platform down there, so to speak. I probably will, honestly. And as for the actual roof of this thing, I have no idea. Maybe it'll just have a flat roof, because I'm lazy. Alright. Well, we've managed to destroy more of this base than build it, I feel, but other than that, progress is coming along nicely. I will make this base look okay, I think. I hope. I'll try. Park myself in front of the ugly entrance for now. For now, I shall say thank you all very much for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see ya when I see ya. Bye!